Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and I am working today on a piece of ephemera for the Gentleman Journal. First time I've made it, so bear with me. Okay, so what you need actually is two pieces of 8.5 by 11 or whatever UK size is, A4 I think it is. And on this paper I had some rusty water and splattered it, so I'm going to use this as one of the pages. This is not a full sheet, but you really only need 4 inches, so but you need the whole height. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is score this paper. I have a new camera, so I hope you can see okay. Well, score. I know there's one. My goodness. So the first thing, the first score is 2 3/8. Can you guys see that? I don't know. 2 3/8. So 2, 1, 2, 3. And I'm only scoring this. You don't really have to. You can do it wherever you want. But I'm scoring it because I wanted to figure out where my folds were before I did that. And now this way. So the next one is 5.5, and then at 9.5. Now, this is the height. Okay, so if your journal page, if you can't fit this on your journal page, you may want to cut it down. You may want to cut it down to 6 inches or something like that. And it will be 4 inches wide. Okay? So now I'm just going to fold these over. I'm not sure which is going to go which way, because I know that I want a print here on this side. I wanted to do something to this side. I may come back and stencil that, and then this one gets folded here, which is the kind of the center line, and this one gets folded back this way, and that is not the way I had it planned. Did I not? Oh, hold on a second. It was 2 3/8. I thought it's more like 2 and hold on. Let me see if I can figure it out on here. 2, maybe 2 1/4. I must have did that wrong. 2 1/4. Okay. So it's 2 1/4, not 3/8. I'm trying to think. Maybe I was going at the wrong side, that's all. Okay. So this goes this way, and this goes back this way. Okay? And then this is going to come over. It'll be on the inside. So this is going to be the front. And if you double-sided, you could do it. But this actually is supposed to be for journaling space. Okay, so I used a pencil to mark this, but I don't, hold on, let me set this down. Okay, so now this should measure 4 inches in here. Let me just check. Okay, that's 4 inches inside of this section. So now what we need is a piece of paper. I'm leaving this tall because I have the tall journal. So now we need a piece of, another piece of paper that's going to measure, we're going to cut it 4 inches. Actually, we're going to cut it maybe 3 7/8 because you want to have, you know, this to be able to clear the fold. All right. So I'm going to cut that. I'm going to do 7/8, 3 7/8. Okay. And I have looked all over for blades for my cutter. I know I have them because I remember buying 2 blades and I've only used one, so I don't know. Weird. Okay, so then we're going to fold up the bottom here, just like a 1/2 inch maybe, or less. And that is going to get attached to the bottom like this. Okay. So now I should have enough room to clear that side and to clear this side. Just maybe move that over a little bit more. This goes underneath. And this is not particularly straight. Maybe I'll have to cut this edge. So you can eyeball this part. In other words, wherever you want to fold it back, you can fold it back. But this is how I saw that it was done. And this was a video quite a while ago that, what's the name of her shop? I'll have to think about it. Okay, so then you're going to take this part and fold it down and leave about a 1/2 inch here at the bottom if you want, or you can leave more like that. But I'm just going to leave this much, and then I'm going to fold this down. And then this here will actually flip all the way down, so you can journal on all of this. And I think we're putting pockets back here, but I'm not sure. I'll have to relook at my little note. We only put a pocket up here, from what I can tell. Okay, so it's really, really simple. It's just a matter of the first few folds. So now what is showing is this page and this. Okay, and so this will be, this flips out, and these 2 pages will be journaling, which is really not the way I wanted it to be. So I guess it's going to have to be that way. And I think I didn't do it double or copy dyed this or anything, but this is going to come out, and this is going to be journaling. This is going to be inside of there. Okay. So, hold on one second. I'm sorry. I do this every time. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this gets, some decoration. And I'm going to stamp it. Hold on. Or you know what? I think I'll just stencil. Let me just stencil it. It would be a lot faster. But you can stamp this if you want. Let me get my brush and my gathered twigs. So, really don't want to stamp. Let me take this, because I don't want to stamp. I guess it doesn't really matter, because you can journal on it no matter what. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Just going to stamp it here and there. Okay. Alright, so that's stamped. And we're going to put a pocket on the front of this. And then in here, I still want to have journaling space, so let me move this over here and do some over here too. I don't know what she did different. It's, I think her name is Kylie, and she's in Australia. I don't remember the name of her channel, but I'll link it or put at there, you know, wherever. Okay. This, I think she did some inking here. Actually, she did inking everywhere. All right. I can go back and re-ink all this. I just wanted to get some definition. Okay. Let's see if let me just check something. If I did it this way and this way. No, because you can't journal on that part. Okay. So next time I think I will because you're losing all this pretty paper. I thought that would work out really well, but I'm not liking it now. Okay. I'm going to pause, and I think I'm just going to pick up a different piece of paper because I could still use the piece over here. So hold on. Okay, I'm back. I just went ahead and used coffee dyed paper. I folded it and inked it and all that, so I don't have to do it again. Then the next step, I guess if you use coffee dyed, you want to do something to your background, stenciling or stamping or whatever you want to do. So I decided to do some stamping on this. So what I've done is I just took a piece of paper and I'm going to cover, because I don't want it to be in this section. So I'm just going to use my black on this. Just some words here. I don't know what they say, but all right. And then that way it doesn't get onto this. Now this one, I'm going to move this here, and oh, I probably should have another piece of paper to cover. Hold on. To cover this here. And you can glue this down, tape it down if you want. That's what Kylie did. And it is Kylie's Card Craft is the name. Okay, now in this section I'm going to print, I kind of wanted to do a world. I don't know if I want to do that now. It's like you don't get a chance to use these things. Okay, hold on. I don't know which way. Okay, this is up. I'm going to give it a try. Let me kind of stamp like this. Okay, and then probably try to put it in the center here. Probably smudged it. Oh yes. Oh, that's not good. All right. Does it look that bad, you guys? I didn't think I moved it, but that's what I get. That part's not too bad. We're putting pockets somewhere on this, but maybe that's where the pocket's going to go. If not, I can cover this with another sheet of paper. Okay, so on this one here, we're going to stamp also. And I thought I would just use this big Tim Holtz stamp. I think it's Tim Holtz. Okay. Just press that. I don't know. gosh, I think I moved it again. Well, that one's not too bad. Okay. Let's do that part, I think. I'm not a very good stamper. That's, oh, look at, I got it all over here and it won't come off, I bet. Let's see if I can get it off. Oh, good. I was trying to avoid it getting on my mat. Okay, so now we're going to stamp over here, which this will be a little easier. And this one's going to be folded in like that, so I think I'll use the same stamp I used on the other side, the same side. And this is just hard because you don't have any thing to, oh, let me go this way with it. I guess it really doesn't matter up brighter. I don't know. I probably didn't need to ink the whole thing, huh? Okay. See if there's enough ink to do this. Okay, close enough. Okay, so that's done. And I got ink all over. Darn. This is so cute. When I get done, you'll see. I thought I could use printed paper to make the base, but I think this is better. Okay, so now all we have to do is, I'm going to fold that in. That gets folded. Oh, that needs stamped. Okay. I don't know. Do I want to stamp it or not? I just feel like that's a lot of stamping and it might be just too much. I think I'll hold off, and if I need to, I will stamp it maybe with numbers or something. I don't know. Okay, so here, this piece is going to go up here like this and back down like this. Okie dokie. And here we need a tab. Well, let me glue this on first. Let me, I'll just use art glitter. Hopefully I can get it lined up. That's my fear. Let me use my little glue stick. And let me cover this before I get ink all over everything. Oh. So, how much time have I spent? Let me tell you. So today I get a call. Oh my goodness, I can't get the... and I stopped, you know, dead in my tracks with this call because it was my son who, he's in his 50s. 53, I think he is. Anyway, I get a phone call. This story is kind of long, so yeah, I guess that wasn't like totally straight on that side. How could that be? Oh my gosh. That is so weird. It's like, let me see if I can work this out somehow. Down there. There, now it's closing. So anyway, I get this call and it's my son, supposedly. And so he's crying and mumbling, and he goes, "Mom, I was in a car accident." And I said, "Oh my God, are you all right?" He goes, "Yeah, I had I have a broken nose, and I have 6 stitches in my lip. And I'm like, oh, poor guy, you know. So anyway, he says, can you call the public defender, or the public defender is going to call you because you're on my contact, emergency contact, which only makes sense that your son would be on that. I wonder if I can use these. I wanted to use numbers. I don't know. I thought I had a bunch of numbers here somewhere. I mean the round ones. Here's an 11. I don't know if it's strong enough. Oh, here's a big 20. That might be good. So this is going to be a tab so you can lift it up. So I'll put that on next. But that's not very strong. I think I need cardstock behind it. Let me get a plain circle out of here. Okay, I'll just glue that on there. So where was I? Okay, so he's, you know, he's crying and kind of coughing and carrying on, you know. And he said the the public defender is going to call you. He told me the guy's name, and he gave me his, no, he didn't give me his phone number. He gave me his case number. It's because when he got in the car accident, did I tell you he got in a car accident? Supposedly he got in a car accident, and they said that he went through a red light. And he told me, this guy, that he didn't go through a red light. She did. So anyway, you know, he says, I feel really bad because she's pregnant, and she's 6 months pregnant, and I'm afraid that she's hurt. But I said, well, it's not your fault. You didn't go through the red light. He goes, no, I didn't. So anyway, he keeps going on like that. And I hope that's not going to show up too much. Didn't realize there was writing on the back. So I'm like devastated. And you know, so he told me that, I said, well, where are you? And he says, well, I'm in jail, in the county jail. And I said, where? Because, you know, where's the county jail? I don't know, you know. And he didn't know, I guess, or something. And then he's telling me all this stuff about the accident and stuff, and I'm kind of believing everything he said. But I also, in the back of my mind, said, this doesn't sound like my son, you know. But he's calling from a different phone. You know, he didn't call from his phone because they confiscated his phone. So anyway, they did a breathalyzer test, and they said that he was over the limit. Well, my son doesn't drink, so that's what I said. I said, but you don't even drink. How could you be? And he said, well, I took some NyQuil this morning before I went to work. He was on his way to work. And so I believed him. Then the lawyer called me. Oh, I should do this other number too. And, you know, is telling me he needed to get, you know, bond to get out. And, why is that one got to be smaller? And I'm like, okay. I said, well, can we put his house up? And he goes, no, he has to have a cash bail. And if he wants out today or something like that. And I said, cash? And I said, okay, well, how much do I need? And he said, well, the bail is $90,000. Darn it, anyhow, this is, I think it'll be okay. Maybe I should, let me see here. I probably should have put a circle on both sides. I'm sorry, I've got lost track because I'm telling this story. But, you know, my life is pretty uneventful. So, yeah, I think I'm going to ink that backing. Let's see if I can't stick that other one on top. This one, let me ink it. So, let's see, where was I? Probably losing you to different, because I'm not telling the story perfect. So the lawyer, you know, calls and he says that it's $90,000 for bail. And you know, he told me it had to be cash. And I said, well, I don't have $90,000. He goes, well, it's only $9,000 to you because you get a bail bondsman. And they only charge 10% of what the bail is. And it's 100% refundable if, you know, he's not guilty. So anyways, I believed what he said, and you know, there was a whole much more conversation with him because I asked him some questions, and I said, well, I don't have $9,000 to get him out, at least in cash, you know, a few credit cards maybe. And so I said, I'll call my daughter, his sister, and see what she says. And so I told her, and right away she said, don't worry, Mom, I've got it. I'll get it. I guess, you know, she could look at her checking account or bank account right on the phone. She goes, I'll get it. Don't worry. I said, well, here's the lawyer's number, and you're supposed to call him back when you get the money. And so I texted the number to her and all that. I think I'll do this one this way. Actually, I want to do it up here. Let me see. I want to do it up here because I think I'm going to put a pocket down here. So, so then, oh, darn it, I did it wrong. Darn. Let me get that off. I can't do this and talk at the same time. Not a big story. Anyway, so my daughter says, don't worry, Mom, I'll get it. We'll take care of it. And I said, okay, well, you know, I text her the number for the lawyer because I can't keep track of stuff like that. I mean, I don't know what I would do, and it was going to be, you know, dark in a few hours, and I'm like, I can't drive in the dark. So anyways, let me keep this back here too. Somebody comes driving up in my driveway, and I'm like, what? Who's that? You know, I wasn't even like really dressed to have company. And it was my daughter, and I thought, oh gosh, what's going on? And she came in and said, Anthony's fine. And I said, what do you mean he's fine? She said, well, I called Mike, her husband, at work, because Anthony works there, to tell him, you know, that I was going to take money out of the bank for Anthony to get him out of jail. And he goes, what are you talking about? Anthony's standing right here. He was at work. It was a scam. But I tell you, if you get this call, you know, and I didn't think it sounded like my son anyway, but you know, under the stress of it all, and like my daughter said, you know, you could have had a heart attack just because you were, you know, why isn't this holding? You could have a heart attack. And I said, I know. I wonder if I want to put, I don't know. It didn't seem to be a problem before this part popping open like that. So how would I fix that? I don't know. I'm not even quite sure why this is here. I guess it's just to hide it all. Okay. So anyway, we're there. And so this, we'll pull this out, and there'll be pockets. And then this side you can open up and you have journaling space. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. Next, I'm going to, if I have enough time, I'm going to make some pockets out of this. Do I want pockets out of this? I've got to get that to set down somehow. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. No, I can't do that. Guess I'll just put a paper clip on it for a moment. See if I can figure out something. All right, so pocket is going here. And the pocket is going here. Oh, come on. A tall pocket here. Kind of tall. So I think, well, I need to cut this down. And I'll tell you what, this looks so much smaller making it than it was on the camera. You know how you can't tell really what size it is? And it is a lot smaller. But it's still cute. Probably could have put that 90 in a little bit more. But let's see. Yes, I know there's a mark right there. All right. So that way, if I put a pocket here, I think there was 2 pockets here and here, and 1 here. Would have been nice to get maybe another pocket out of this. I'll just, this is not pocket material either, because it's not cardstock. It's just paper. Okay, let me see here. I need this 4-inch one to make a pocket up here. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I don't know. I guess I could back it with some cardstock. That would take time. But I could do that. All right. I'm going to put you on pause again since I have this camera that I can do that. And I'm going to back these with some cardstock. So let's just, let me cut the pockets first. So here is, let's go this way. That way I can. Okay. And then this way. And I won't cut the divots in it until after I get it backed. Okay, there's one pocket for there. And then I need 2 pockets for here. That's not big enough. Although I could do shorter pockets, like half of this. So we don't really need a lot of pockets in this. It's just the fun part. I'm just going to cut that in half. Okay. Cut there. Gosh. Back and forth, huh? Okay, and then I need 1 large pocket here. fairly large. Where's that? Did I cut that 4-inch paper up? I probably did. That's okay, we don't need it. Because I'm just going to, well, I guess I do need 2 pockets down here because it would be silly to have it like that. So let me, okay. All right, so I'll put a pocket here and a pocket here. Is that too many pockets, do you think? I don't know. I guess it's okay. And we'll decorate this. This is journaling space. Journaling space. All right, so I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to put this on cardstock. And then maybe I'll stitch it. All right, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I backed all of them with some cardstock and I sewed around them. Now I didn't sew the top part. Oh, I should have inked them up too. Darn it. Let me do this quickly because I think I am going to, I feel like I'm out of time. I'm going to do the whole front because I want to tone down that white. Okay, and it won't take too long to do that. Just tone it down. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't like this as bright as that. I don't know why this keeps moving on me. Because of the incident with my son, I was devastated. You know, I just didn't even know what to think. I even called the air conditioner company that was supposed to be here today and canceled because I said, you know, it's an emergency and I don't know, you know, when I'll be home because she said, well, do you want to make it for tomorrow? And I go, no, call me next week. It was just a maintenance check, so it wasn't like I don't have heat or something. All right, so that's that. So these two here, let me get my punch. Oh, I'm never going to get these punched together. Let me try, but I doubt it. Just going to try to center it. Nope. So let me just do the one. Pops up and hits you in the face. Okay. So those two go there. I need one on this one. I didn't sew around that because otherwise I would have had to punch them first. And I just thought it would be easier to do it after. That's the only problem if you want to sew and then you want to punch them. But I don't mind that they're not sewed all the way around. I think sometimes it gets kind of wonky anyway right here. All right, so let me just touch that up. Okay, How much time do I have? Okay, just about enough time to get these glued on. All right, so my hands are black from working on this with black ink and stuff. I should leave strings on. I'm just really bad about it. All right. I don't want this too high because otherwise your tag's sticking out at the top. Unless you want your tag to stick out. That's good. All right. I don't think I have tags to put in here. I'll have to dig out some, make some tags or something. Okay. Just whenever there's sewing, and I squashed it down in the back too. It just doesn't hit right on the page. And this glue dries so fast it probably dries before I can get it down. Okay, so that stamping behind that isn't too bad. Plus there'll be a card in there. Okay, so that's that. I'll have to decorate this front. A tall pocket here. I was planning to put a tall pocket there. Yeah, I think I will. I also thought of a belly band on that one. That section there, because that would probably work. I don't know if I push this one down or not. Plus this was like some coffee dyed cardstock, which is hard to get to lay down anyway because it's kind of warpy. Okay, so that'll be good. And then you know what, that's, if I do that, that's not going to work because, no, you'd have to open it completely. That's all. Okay, never mind. I got it. All right. Let me get these two kind of sectioned where I think they'll, I mean, I now that I look at it, I'm not sure I want pockets there. Or just one, maybe. Yeah. They're kind of tiny. Could put one out here. Maybe down here. But I'm not going to have a huge tag that way. I don't think. No, I don't like that. I think I like these two, and I don't know if I want to put pockets on this. Or would I just rather decorate this front? I just can't decide. I don't mind that so much, but if I put anything in here, then, you know, it might not work when I open it, but it should. Wish I had a little, let me see if I have something I could stick. Oh, look at this cute little bunny. I do have some little circles I could put in here. and tickets and that kind of stuff. Okay, I think I'll do it that way. I don't like them this, I don't know if I like them this way or this way. I guess this way would be a little better. I mean, I think I'll do them sideways. I don't know. I can't decide what I want to do. They're nice to have little pockets because you can always put the little tickets and things that you always get in a kit. Just write a little note on the back of a ticket or something. A little secret place. Okay. Probably should have stamped around the back of this piece. I wish I had. I wonder if I could do it without just some script. I hope that's not upside down. I don't think so. Okay. Don't, it just got, doesn't really matter if it's on the pocket or not because I don't think it'll show on the pocket because it's black. Yeah, that was kind of a why does it keep hanging up on me? Oh, there's glue on the paper. That's why. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little more script up in here. All right, that's good. That looks much better. Okay, I could put a splatter on too. I have some splatters. Maybe I'd use those. Like ink blotches. And I think here I'm going to put a belly band. So I'll take one of these, put the cardstock behind it, and that'll just make a little belly band. Maybe even skinnier than that. I was looking to see if I had another little piece here of cardstock that goes with this. I don't think I have any. Okay, or maybe I'll just pick up another type of print and make something. Where's that? These little numbers would look cute. Like that. Let me see if I can. I'm going to move it over a little closer to the numbers. Okay. I hope these numbers are lined up. That would not be good. I don't think they're perfectly lined. So, okay, that's fine. Okay, so then I'll just be cutting this part off and this part off. Oh no, that's not a very big belly band. I mean, it's too big. Can I do one little? I don't see why not. Trying to see where it goes. Looks like the center, I hope. Yes. All right. Well, I gotta glue this onto cardstock. So I'll just wait to cut it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be cute as long as this is all inked around and stuff. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it, and I will put the stuff in here that goes in here, and this goes down, but it doesn't want to stay down, so I might have to put an extension on here, maybe like this. And then it might stay down. So I just feel like it's too, too short. And I don't know if it's in Australia, their paper size is like England, the UK, and it's a different size. I don't know if it's the length or the width, but it could be that's why she had enough to fold it this way. And then I don't know if I like that showing. That's not going to be much help. No. So I'll find something else to put there. Anyway, so that's the end of that. But I think it's cute. And then you're going to glue on the back here, down, around, and you could put a pocket here or do it on the sides. I think I'd rather do a side tuck, like maybe on this side, because if I put it on the right page, I would like it to come out on the page this way, so you can actually write. It makes a difference. If I put it on the other page, this side, it's going to be floating out there, outside of the journal. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.